I want peace. I want peace in my heart. I want peace in my life. Well, what is peace? Peace is surrender. Peace is knowing that God is in control. Peace is knowing that you are at peace with God, knowing that you are right with God. The greatest peace we have is when we are not focused on ourselves, but we're determined, sold out to serve God and others. But this is hard because you see, we have needs, we have wants, there are things that we desire in our lives, and it seems as though until these desires are fulfilled, we keep praying for them, we keep asking God for them, we keep looking to God for them. When God says, you see, if you want prayer, peace in your prayer, stop praying for yourself and pray for others. Pray for the needs of those who need things more than you do. This is why Mary was filled with peace, our mother, and I want to be like Mary. She was an absolutely amazing woman. You see, she was a young girl, 14 in this story, the Visitation. I want to be a Visitation Christian. Let me explain this. Mary was 14 years old. She was scared. She was terrified. An angel, Gabriel, comes and gives her the best news in the world, but the scariest news, that she was going to conceive a child. But not just a child. She was going to conceive God, the Son of God. Now, can you imagine if this happened to me? I'd be putting it all over Instagram, I'll be putting it on TikTok, I'll be telling the world what God has done for me, giving glory to God, but I'll tell everyone, and I'm sure everyone will start leaving messages and saying, that's amazing, Father Rob, that's so cool, God is so good. But no, Mary didn't do any of that. What did she do? The minute she got this amazing news and conceived this child, and she was with child, and I've never been pregnant, and nor will I ever be, but I hear and I see women who are pregnant. When they're pregnant, they get sick, they get tired, they get weary, they want to put their feet up, they want a foot massage, they want to space, they want to be cared for, and rightly so. But what did Mary do? She took this long journey and she walked and walked for miles. Now, I've been to this place of Visitation, and it is not just a straight walk, it's a really hilly walk. It's very steep, and she walked all the way because, you see, in her moment of need, she didn't think about herself. She went to think about someone who was in more need than herself. She went to care for Elizabeth. She went to proclaim the gospel to others, to serve others. This is how she was a woman of peace, because she didn't live for herself. She lived for others, even when she deserved to be served. And she would have taught this to Jesus, and she would have, you see, this is what Jesus' life was about. It was about washing feet. It was about service. Even Jesus at the Last Supper, he was about to die. He was about to be crucified. He needed to be pampered. He wanted attention, but instead, what did he do? He served others just like his mother, which I'm sure he learned from his mama. We need to be a Visitation people. No matter what your need is, no matter what your want is, no matter how bad your circumstances are, no matter how needy you are, always look outwards to care for others, to love others, to serve others. Your husbands, your wives, your children serving your parents, your brothers, your sisters. You see, when we start to do that, we find peace. We find the peace that Mary shows us, the peace that Jesus gives. You see, peace doesn't come with simple meditation, contemplation. Peace comes with action also. When we serve others, when we become Visitation Christians, when we become people who, in our deepest needs and wants, always look outwards. Mary, our mother, make us a Visitation people. Visitation Christians, people who seek to serve others, even in our most profound needs, because that is where we're going to find the peace that your Son Jesus gives us.